Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time? Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. Stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Salami. Today we're just checking out the demo for Ease 10 Nordics. This game's been on my radar for a little while, and now that the beta's out, I definitely wanted to jump on, check it out on Steam Deck, and have a look at what's going on. So we'll go over performance and stuff of the demo. Of course, demos are never going to be quite the same as the full release, but I'm pretty confident that this is going to be pretty similar to final release on Steam Deck or PC. As you can see here, I've got the frame rate on up in the top corner, and it does not hold a solid 60, which is unfortunate, but it's not a killer here. So we'll go over settings in a second, but I just want to start off by just saying that I actually am really enjoying this art style. This is going to come, this is going to be very personal taste with this art style. It's very simple. It almost looks like a 360 early PS, like not even a PS4 title, right? Like it looks old school, and I think that actually, to me, as a personal choice, gives an extra charm. But that's not to everyone's liking, so I can totally understand that. I do kind of like it, and I enjoy the simplicity of the game, if that makes sense. I've put in just over an hour and a half, and I haven't even finished the demo at an hour and a half. There seems to be quite a lot of content for the demo here, so I'm really impressed by that, and I'm definitely going to finish the demo before hanging up and waiting for the full release, because I am really enjoying what I've got here. It's a JRPG, and it's definitely cool. So without further ado, let's check out settings that I've selected for the demo. So I've decided to go for a 40 FPS cap here, because unless you drop everything to low to get to 60, which I don't think is worth it. So I've just gone in here and did 40 FPS lock on the Steam Deck, and then going into settings here, we go over to display. There's plenty to choose from here. You can turn on HDR, so I recommend turning on HDR if you've got the OLED model. It really does give the game a bit more brightness. We've got depth of field on. Now, room lighting, this is a personal choice. As you can see here, they even give you previews of some of these settings. And the white, it just puts white lines on things, which I really don't like. So we've got mediums across the board here. We've got shadow filtering on PCSS. We've got the resolution scale 100%. We don't have to go under. We've got the rest of these settings. As you can see here, we don't use some of these super sampling options because it drops the resolution more. We've got anti-aliasing at 4 times MSAA, which looks solid without killing our frame rate. We've got high for the anisotropic filtering, and yeah, that's our settings, and that gets you a pretty much locked 40 FPS, which I think looks solid. So let's get back to some gameplay. I will say that if you're not into JRPGs, this is the very much the JRPG of JRPGs. You have a lot of dialogue in town. You spend quite a lot of time in the opening here, and a lot of cutscenes, talking to citizens, getting some backstory, and going through the melodrama of landing on these islands where you learn about the pirates that are basically semi in charge, but you also have the Romans, which are like supposedly the government, but they're far away somewhere else. So there is a little bit of background political stuff going on there, along with you learning here about getting your mana, which lets you kill unkillable monsters that normally, like these wolves here that seem to be invincible unless you have mana. And this girl talking to you through the seashell, the conch, gives you the ability to use mana, along with one of the pirate princess, which you meet early on in the demo, or at the start of the game, I should say. And then that allows you to take out monsters and, of course, get some new abilities, along with tethering you to the princess and beginning your journey into the world of Nordics. And so combat's pretty straightforward. I actually kind of like the controls are unique, to say the least. I wasn't expecting it. So you have A as your basic attack, and then you have right trigger as your block. So that was something to get used of, because it's a little bit different to what I'm normally used to. But blocking, perfect blocking, of course, gives you the ability to do a counter attack, and I actually enjoy the counter attacking in this game. I'm actually good at it. I can actually get it off for a change, which doesn't happen very often, which makes a difference. You also have a dodge button on your other left bumper, I think it is, and then right bumper lets you use your mana abilities, which you can set to A, X, Y, and B, which there's plenty of them to, I assume, unlock over the course of the game. And then later on, when you get your companion, you pull down the left trigger, allowing you to activate more abilities too. So that's quite cool. As you can see here, we've got our locked 40, and the Steam Deck just powers through this. I think this art style also helps along with that in some way. So we're going to jump forward here to a little bit more of interesting combat. There's not a lot going on in early games since it is all tutorials, but it's worth checking out nonetheless. So let's skip ahead here and have a look. I know later on in the game you get access to a hoverboard kind of thing, a mana board or whatever. You can zip around and all that. This is still quite early on, but in these like small zones, frame rate and everything seems to be staying up quite well with these monsters. Of course, later on I can't say, but so far so good. But I think no matter what, this game is going to be playable on Steam Deck. Just checking out this demo. Usually games become more polished as time goes on, so I would say you don't have anything to worry about here. I find this game is probably, I really like this. So you've left town and you're going out along the road and you can look back into town. I think that's really cool. But yeah, if you've noticed, graphically speaking, this game isn't pushing anything too hard, but in some respects that's great, giving the Steam Deck version a lot more battery life, and it's not blowing its fan out the back end, like blasting out hot air at high speed. So it just means you get the ability to play without it killing battery life or the fan. So another bonus there. Tell me, are you looking forward to this? Are you into JRPGs? Do you play a lot of them? Another one that I really need to look into, I own but haven't played, is Tales of Arise. I was really looking forward to that JRPG years ago, and then I never played it. But playing this demo has actually filled a little bit of an itch, and I'm really enjoying it. I do play a lot of games, as you probably realised on this channel, so JRPGs are always scary to me because the size of them is unrelentingly large, and they can be quite repetitive, but I think that can be a good thing if you're looking for a chill game, and I think this is going to offer that in spades. There's definitely some great reviews out there. I just watched one the other day from Happy Console Gamer, and he was pretty happy on it, but he's like a mega fan, so his perspective on things are going to be different from mine. I've never played an Ys game before, so this is my first time. And the demo, I think, gives a really good impression. I really like the music too. It's all quite just full on, like it's really nice because I find a lot of games now these days do music in a much more subtle way, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm really enjoying the music that they're offering here. So that's my 2 cents on this game. Ys 10 Nordics, it's out later this month, which is also a problem because we also have Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age the Veilguard, so we may have to buy the full version of this later on when it's on sale and come back around to it afterwards. But I definitely think this has a spot, especially on Steam Deck, as a great way to play a JRPG. And so with that, thank you very much, and I will see you guys in another video in another day. Have a great night, have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.
To this getup, still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead. Why's the militia all gathered up like that? Well, just hurry up and finish whatever it is you need to do.